Start by understanding limerence. It's not love, but rather an intense obsessive fixation on someone who doesn't return your feelings. Unlike genuine love, limerence is driven by fantasy, hope, and endless possibilities, not by reality or mutual connection. You might find yourself constantly thinking about this person, analyzing every interaction and hopping for signs of reciprocation. This emotional roller coaster can feel exhilarating, but it's actually a form of addiction. The more you chase, the more you crave. Recognizing this difference is the first step toward breaking free from its grip. Limerence often has deep roots in our past, especially in unresolved attachment trauma from childhood. If you grew up with love that was inconsistent, conditional, or unpredictable, you may have learned to chase after affection to earn love or to settle for emotional crumbs. This anxious attachment style sets the stage for limerence in adulthood. You're not just longing for a person, you're trying to heal old wounds by recreating familiar patterns. Understanding this connection can help you see why you're drawn to unavailable people and why the cycle feels so hard to break. One of the most powerful drivers of limerence is intermittent reinforcement. When someone gives you mixed signals, sometimes warm, sometimes distant, it activates the same psychological system as gambling. Your brain becomes addicted to the unpredictability, always hopping for a win, always chasing the next high. This inconsistency keeps you hooked, fueling the obsession and making it even harder to let go. Recognizing this pattern is crucial. It's not about the person, it's about the addictive cycle your brain has fallen into. Limerence isn't just a random occurrence, it's often a repetition of a childhood wound. Unconsciously, you might find yourself seeking love from someone who won't give it, simply because it feels familiar. Your nervous system is wired to find comfort in what it knows, even if it's unhealthy. This is why you might keep falling for emotionally unavailable people. The cycle continues until you become aware of it and choose to break free. Healing starts with recognizing that familiar doesn't always mean safe or good for you. It's easy to believe you're desperate for this one person, but what you're truly craving is healing. You want them to choose you so you can finally feel lovable and worthy. The real longing is for self-worth, not for a relationship with someone who doesn't reciprocate. This realization can be painful, but it's also empowering. When you shift your focus from chasing external validation to nurturing your own self-esteem, you begin to reclaim your power and move toward genuine healing. One's lack of attraction or interest in you says nothing about your inherent value. Limerence can twist their disinterest into a personal rejection, reinforcing old wounds and making you feel unworthy. But the truth is, your worth isn't determined by someone else's feelings or choices. Learning to separate your self-esteem from external validation is a key step in breaking free from limerence. Remember, you are enough, regardless of who chooses you. Limerence keeps you trapped in a fantasy world. You're not in love with the actual person, but with the idea of what their love could mean for you. This imagined connection is powerful, but it's not real. The person you're fixated on isn't choosing you, and that's a reality you need to face. Letting go of the fantasy is difficult, but it's necessary for your emotional freedom. The sooner you see things as they are, the sooner you can begin to heal. Your love is mutual, calm, consistent, and chosen by both people. It's not chaotic, obsessive, or filled with suffering. Healthy love is about two individuals making a shared decision to show up for each other day after day. If you find yourself constantly anxious, waiting for crumbs, or feeling unworthy, it's a sign that what you're experiencing isn't love. Understanding the difference between limerence and real love can help you set healthier standards for your relationships. Heal from limerence. You must stop romanticizing emotional starvation. Don't confuse neglect, inconsistency, or emotional unavailability with chemistry or destiny. The person you've built up in your mind isn't the real person, they're a projection of your hopes and unmet needs. Recognizing this difference is a powerful step toward breaking the cycle. You deserve more than crumbs, you deserve real, nourishing love. Part of healing from limerence is grieving the fantasy you've built. Let yourself feel the sadness of letting go of the imagined future. It's okay to mourn what you hoped for, even if it was never real. This process can be painful, but it's also freeing. By allowing yourself to grieve, you make space for new possibilities and healthier connections in your life. As you move forward, make a conscious choice to invest your energy in people who choose you back. Mutuality is the foundation of healthy relationships. Redirect the obsessive energy you once poured into fantasy toward your own life and healing. This shift can feel unfamiliar at first, but it's the key to building real, lasting connections. Remember, you are worthy of love that is freely given and reciprocated. Learning to sit with loneliness is an essential part of healing from limerence. Instead of filling the emptiness with fantasy or obsession, allow yourself to experience solitude. This can be uncomfortable, but it's also an opportunity for growth. In this space, you can reconnect with yourself, discover your own needs, and begin to build a life that feels fulfilling, regardless of your relationship status. Energy you once spent obsessing over someone else can be redirected into your own life. Channel it into your passions, hobbies, friendships, and personal growth. This not only helps you heal, but also builds a stronger sense of self-worth and fulfillment. Over time, you'll find that your need for external validation decreases as your confidence and happiness grow from within. Limerence isn't just about romance, it's existential. It fills a void inside, distracting you from deeper questions about your own worth, purpose, and identity. When you recognize this, you can start to address the real issues beneath the obsession. Healing from limerence is about reconnecting with yourself, finding meaning in your own life, and learning to feel whole without needing someone else to complete you. True healing from limerence means embracing reality, nurturing your self-worth, and building relationships based on mutual respect and care. It's a journey that takes time, patience, and self-compassion. As you let go of fantasy and obsession, you open yourself up to the possibility of real, healthy love, both from others and from yourself. Remember, you are worthy of love that is calm, consistent, and real.